Yo, how's it going? It's Usman from Team Physical. Today I wanted to talk about trust. Trust in yourself, trust in your decisions, trust in the choices that you make, and trust in the flow of life. So, countless amounts of times, I imagine, definitely me, and most people in this world have encountered situations where there's a choice to make, and it's hard to choose what to do. It's hard to choose which one to pick from. Maybe you've got so many options that it's overwhelming, and you've got decision paralysis where there's just like 100 options for you to choose from, and you just end up choosing nothing, because there's just that much. Or maybe you've just got 2 or 3 options to choose from, and you just don't know what to do because your mind is operating from a place of fear. That's the key. Fear is the root of this problem. Fear is the root of not making decisions and not trusting in the choices that we make. So that when we do make a decision, if we do eventually make a choice in life, in a given scenario, whatever it may be, literally, I'm talking about everything here. I'm not just talking about training, I'm not talking about relationships, I'm not talking about business, I'm not talking about work, I'm not talking about kids, I'm not talking about traveling, I'm not talking about what vegetables to buy. Like, just trust. Trust. That is the main and most important thing, is that you trust. Because fear comes in and starts to take away this feeling of trust. It makes you doubt your decisions, and it makes you look back. If you have made a decision, it makes you look back and wonder, I wonder what would have happened if I chose option B rather than option A. Let me give you an example. Let's say we're walking along a path, and eventually there's a fork in the road, and we have path A and path B. Now, in this moment we have a choice. Are we going to take path A or are we going to take path B? We don't know what's on either one in this given situation. In real life you might know some details, but we don't in essence know what it is going to feel like to walk path A, and we do not know what it is going to feel like to walk path B. We can only have a very brief idea, if that. There's very little that we know about the future. I don't care who you are, you can't predict it. You can't predict the future, especially not with your mind. That's what I believe. I don't believe that we can predict the future. I believe that one of the magical parts of being alive is to actually learn to trust in the unfolding of the future. The future unfolds. It unfolds as we make these choices. So let's cut back. We've got 2 paths, A and B. Now let's say you choose, after spending hours of driving yourself mad because you can't choose, you choose path A. Let's say you're walking down path A, and it's really beautiful, it's amazing, these wonderful trees and flowers and creatures, and it's amazing. But the whole time you're looking back and you're wondering what was happening on path B. You're wondering what was happening on the other one, the one that you didn't choose, and you're thinking, I wonder what was happening. I wonder what was happening on that one. I wonder what it'd be like to walk that path. So in essence, you're walking in this direction, but facing this direction. If you get me, you're walking that way, but you're facing that way. So you're walking backwards along the path. So you're missing everything. You're missing it all. You're missing all the opportunity. You're missing it all because you're too busy thinking about what's happening on the other one. And what happens if you walk backwards? You're going to trip and you're going to fall. You're going to trip and you're going to fall. And there's a little bit of wind blowing the camera. But yeah, you're going to trip, you're going to fall, and you're going to miss all of the opportunity that's lying there for you on path A. Same happens if you pick path B and you're thinking about what was happening on path A, and you're spending all your time wondering what was happening, what would be happening if you were to choose the other option. That's basically where regret comes from. Oh, wish I chose that one. Wish I didn't break up with that person. I wish I didn't make that choice to get that brand of spaghetti. Whatever it is. Doesn't matter what it is. The point is that both paths are beautiful. Both paths have so much opportunity on them. Both paths are unique, with maybe similarities. However, if you choose one, stick with that one, because it doesn't matter what you choose. That's the point. That's the key. That is the key, is that it doesn't actually matter. Most of the time, it doesn't actually matter which one you choose. What matters is how much you trust in the one that you choose. How much you trust in the one that you've chosen. Because if you choose one thing and you're looking backwards whilst you're walking that path, just like I described before, that's what I believe to be a wrong choice. A wrong choice is one to be regretted. A wrong choice is one that you feel regret towards, one that you don't trust. A choice that you don't trust is a bad choice. A choice that you trust is a successful choice, because things are going to unfold, and it doesn't matter if you make a decision and negative things start coming your way. Still trust. I trust in my decision. I trust in my decision. Say it to yourself. I trust in my decision. Doesn't matter whether it's negative or not that you're getting pain. Trust that after this pain there will be pleasure, or there will be relief. There'll be sunlight. There'll be a positive experience at the end of that. And if you trust and you surrender to the negativity and to the pain that's coming to you, I don't even want to call it negativity because that's a label, but choosing to trust, the whole experience is going to be a lot more positive, whether it's painful or not. You choose that you've got to let go of a certain human being in your life, and you know it's going to be painful. Trust in your decision. Honestly, I'm talking from experience here now. Like, I'm still very young with a lot of life to live, and I hope that I get to live a long and happy life. But there are certain choices that I've made when I've thought to myself, oh, there's going to be so much pain, and I've refrained from making this choice because it's too painful, and I'm afraid of pain. But then you make the choice and it is painful, but you trust that you're on the right path. And then what happens? Wow. Peace. None of this mind talk about, just calm, just a calm mind. No headaches, just calm. Relief. Eventually, if you surrender to your decisions, if you surrender to the path that you're on, no matter what it is that's happening. Just quiet. Just quiet and peace, and you can move forward. You can walk your path, and you can accept whatever it is that you've done. The key is that you trust in yourself, and if you believe in something higher that is guiding us, trust in that power to guide us, no matter what decision we make. Just trust and ask for that belief. If you don't have it, ask to be guided. Please guide me. Power, universe, God, please guide me. Please guide me. I've made this decision and I'm not sure whether it was right or wrong. Please allow me to trust in this choice. Communicate with yourself, communicate with the higher power in this way. If you want something, ask for it. Okay? So I hope you have an amazing day anyway. I hope you have a beautiful day. Enjoy yourself. Fill it with passion. Do what you love. Do what you care about. Do what makes you happy. Peace.